Alrighty. A bit of a shorter session today, actually coming down just to kneeling and sweeping the arms up and down, just bringing the hands onto the lower back and opening up the chest. Legs. And then just coming into low lunge, so stepping your right leg forward and reach those arms up. Leaning. Put that hand down and bring your left knee to the back of your right heel and then stick your bottom down to the side. All right, so we're in that. And bring the right leg across, just so you're in that little cross-legged position. You can have your left leg straight out if you want and just go into twist. Back to front, and then bring this top leg back around behind the foot and just push up. Then reach the right arm, push the hips forward. Stay in. Up like me, then just come back down. And then sweep the right leg around, and then leg just into a forward fold. Stretching those hamstrings. Back onto the knees. Going to the other side. So stepping your left leg forward. Push the hip forward. And it's down. And we're bringing the right knee to the back of the left heel. And then down. Then bring that left leg over. And twist. Back to the front and then sweep that left leg around behind and to the right hand, reach the left arm up. And then sit down and then pick that left leg up. Now for your quad stretch, so you can stay here or release and just come back to hands and knees. Hands underneath the shoulders. Just going into a cat stretch, rounding out. And then dipping into the cow. And then peeling into an upright position, sweeping those arms up and then pulling them down into cactus. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Come back down to hands and knees. Again, going into your cat stretch. Separate the shoulder blades and then dip into the cow. Then we're going to curl the toes under and go into a down dog. Pushing back now. And then from here, just swivel your feet to the left. So your heels go to the left. And then push your hips around to the left. So you should feel a little bit of lengthening down that right side. And then come back to the middle and over to the other side. So that once you get that rotation, push those hips back so you'll feel that lengthen go down the side. And then back to the middle. And just walk the feet now. And just hold, pushing the heels back. And just lift up onto the tippy toes as high as you can. And back down again. And then drop the knees down. And now taking a sit. And then lying back, just hugging the knees into the chest. So nicely hug it, that lower back off the mat. And then take your hands onto your knees and just circle your neck out. And just rest your head down, take your legs up, and just flex and point your toes. Good, and then take your feet down and just lift up into bridge. So just peel the pelvis off the floor and then vertebrae by vertebrae. And then slowly back down again. And bring those knees back into the chest. And then gently rock yourself up to a seated position. Move on your knee. You're going to try and sit your bottom to your heels. Get a little bit of a stretch through those knees. Now you can stay here, or maybe you even take your hands back. forward and come up, and then bend and flex your feet. Sit back onto your heels for a broken toe pose. So you can stay forward or you can put your weight back just a little bit harder. Release and come to a seated position, crossing your legs with your right leg in front. And then sitting up nice and tall as we drop the head to the right shoulder. Right ear towards right shoulder. Coming up as we twist to the right now. Right. Place your right hand down and reach your left arm up and move over. Now remember, you want to keep your left hip bone down. We'll change the crossover on your legs. And now drop your left hip down to your left shoulder. Then release. And now we're coming around to the left. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Down your shoulder. Up to the side. What's your left arm over the right? Then I hug yourself. Okay, that's the next skin. Now forward. Then come back up. And just release the hand, but now straighten out that left arm as we now pull it across. Do the crossover on your legs again as we take the arms out to the side across the right arm and the left. Again, one hug, backs and hands or palms. Give this up. Together, just undo them as we straighten the right arm out and release. Then come back over onto your hands and knees. And just taking your right leg back and push your heel down the top. Now you might stay there. You might to you. And then bring it down. Swap the legs over. Pushing that heel back again. You might stay there, or you might press up to get more stretch. And then bring it down. Just take your knees apart to the edges of the mat, toes together. Just push back into child's pose. Then coming back up, bring the knees back in and take your right leg, coming up, right leg forward into your half split. So you might stay up high, you might be able to come down low. Planting that right foot down and forward, curl the toes under on the left leg and step back to a down dog. Either stay there or just take that right leg up into three-legged dog. Bend the knee and open up the hips. And then bring it back down. Drop the knees down as we now bring our left leg forwards into the half split. Try and keep your hips also that they're facing forwards. They're not leaning around to the sides. Leg again. Taking that left leg up and bending the knee, opening the hip, or not sustaining the knee down. And then bring it down. And just take the knees down and come down onto you. Elbows under the shoulders into Sphinx pose, lifting the chest. And then rolling it back, taking the elbows out. Bend your right knee. And then see if you can reach around to grab hold of that foot. And then lift and push the foot into the hand. And release. And then bend the left leg, grab hold of the foot, and then lift to the other side. And release. Coming back into that Sphinx pose. maybe pressing up, straightening the arms out. Back down. Toes under, lift up to plank. And then if you're able to, you can start lifting your hips and walking your feet in. So we're going into a dolphin. Not for long, and then drop the knees down and take a seat. All right, so we're going to go into our cow face pose. So you're either going to take your left leg out or tuck it under, because your right leg's going to come over and then step up in the center of the picture. This is where we can get to. We're getting hip, out of hip. You might start high, you might want to come down low. Back off. Or it's straight. Step on his knees. We did find first back up to make his feet. And then coming back down into your bridge again. So lifting those hips up nice and high. So that we're in a basic inversion. Try and get up right up onto the shoulders. And roll slowly back down. And coming into happy feet. Hold those feet, pulling the knees down to the armpits. Lowering your then from here, see if you can bring the soles of the feet in and the knees out. So feet with the knees in and gently roll yourself up to seat position.